for the 2022 installment last week. Amongst others, NBC's in-house presenters, Puuku Rijatua, John Ikondja, as well as Elago Shitatalaa are nominated in the category of Television Personality of the Year. Now joining us via Zoom is Puuku and John to share their sentiments. Good afternoon, both of you, and welcome to the Daily Roundup.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having us.
Well, first of all, congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Would you say this is your first nomination for both of you? John?
This is definitely my first Television Presenter of the Year award.
Okay.
Super exciting.
Okay. It's your first, Puuku.
Yes.
And John, what about you?
Well, yeah, in this specific career as well, this is my my first nomination, and it feels great to be part of the nominations. Quite mind-blowing, to be honest. I didn't expect anything like this to happen, but yeah, it feels great to be nominated as part of the creatives that are being given prize giving for all of this.
Puuku, how does it feel?
I would say it feels very, very motivating and encouraging, Like we live in a very, very close-knit country, and the industry doesn't really give that much room to people to express themselves and actually be awarded to what they give back to the community. So just seeing that there are organizations like these that actually recognize the work and recognize your talent and motivate other people to want to go in the same line and in the direction, because it can be fruitful. So I'm very, very honored. I'm very excited. It was a very pleasant surprise for me.
And John, how did you take the news upon receiving it?
Well, sorry, I must say I wanted to ask if they got the wrong person because I really couldn't understand if I was really that worthy of being a part of these awards. But to be honest, it's mind-blowing, and it feels really, really great to be nominated for this, because it's great to be noticed, that for them to notice young people that kind of trying to come up with new ideas and trying to bring up new looks on TV. And I think it's all thanks to the NBC for being such a great platform for us young people to be learning so much, and for us to be also to learn a lot and also show what we can do as time moves on. Because I mean, it doesn't even has to be with us only who do this thing. It's a whole teamwork. It's the sound people, it's the camera people that make us look good, and it's all thanks to them for having pushed us so far, for us to be noticed by other organizations.
Well, obviously, it takes discipline and hard work to be acknowledged for your work. What advice and tips would you give to aspiring television presenters? Who wants to go first?
Puuku can take that one first.
Puuku, you want to go
All
first?
right. Yes, I would definitely say just go for it. I know it's like a very intimidating industry. It's very competitive. You get shy, you get stage fright, and it's hard to break out of your shell and go for it. But if you see the potential within yourself and you see that this is something I really want to do, shoot for the moon and you'll land amongst the stars. Chase your dreams, do what you want to do, and you're more than guaranteed to reach that milestone if you just keep pushing. And it's things like these that make us like, whoa, we're really doing it. Like, we could really do this, Very motivating. So pushing.
Thanks for that motivation, Puuku. John, would you like to add something?
Yeah, I mean, just simply put, I think Puuku added to that very, very well. But I think, if my advice is really for anybody who's trying to be an aspiring presenter, is really to never stop learning. There's really so much that we can learn in this industry, and there's so much more that we can do still if we really try to keep focused and really put in the work, learn as much as you can. Not only that it has to be from school, we have the internet, which is a very great and free platform for us to learn about being a presenter or how to speak like a presenter or whatever it is that comes with being a presenter. So I think my advice is really to learn and learn.
Well, television production can be quite demanding at times, and just like any other career. Chat to us about the times that your ethics were tested, John.
Well, I think it's really important to highlight that television production is teamwork, and it's like I said earlier, it's from the camera operator to sound person to lighting, makeup artists who make us look good on TV. But I think it comes to a point where, I mean, you get nervous and I think it's all sometimes mental health that you have to really stuck to really keep important. But it's difficult because you have to be following the ethics of being a journalist, what it comes with it. But I think, in all honesty, it's all up. It's always thanks to the team that always makes us look good, because we can't do anything good without them, leading up or bringing us to a certain platform. And I think it goes without saying that patience, understanding, as well as professionalism is something that has really been an experience for me at the NBC. And I'm really happy to have learned so much and also having shown my talent to the Namibian nation.
Well, Puuku, talk to us about some of the challenges that you face at times.
I would say one of my biggest challenges at the beginning was definitely my stage fright. I was very comfortable with the camera, but when it came to like a live audience, it was a little bit shaky. But that's where I also agree with what he just said. That's where your crew comes in. I feel like over the years, like being in the NBC, I was actually maybe 17. I feel like the constructive criticism that constantly came from the crew, they would push you, they would motivate you. We through things over and over and over till you got it right. So I feel like it's so important having a crew that you can depend on, and they make sure that you give your best, and eventually you will gain that confidence to know that, hey, I can do this, and you will actually break out of that shell.
Absolutely. Now, the award ceremony is scheduled to take place early in September. How can the public vote for you guys?
You can vote for me by texting the code TV4 to the number 33033. That is how you can vote for me.
And John?
Well, from my end, all you have to do is SMS TV2 to 33033. It's $2, man, quite cheap. I mean, you could have thrown that $2 away for something else, but you can spend it on something great. But yeah, that's all you have to do. But all the best to my my colleagues as well who are also being part of these awards. Shout out to Puuku. All the best to you as well, and shout out to Elago. Her number, I think it's TV3. 33033 is the number to SMS. So let's get it done. And let's wish all the people all the best. Yeah.
Well, just before I let you go, guys, what will it mean for your career should you win this award, John?
So this is all I've wanted to do as a kid. Always wondering how TV works, and if I really get the chance to win this award, it will really mean a lot to me. So it's a stepping stone for me to really just know what more I can do. And I think it's all about who can learn from what I'm doing. And I think I'll be really happy to know that I'm inspiring somebody out there, and I'm helping them also become something great, and also help in making the Namibian nation, Namibia, a very good place, and also a place that has young people that are motivated. So that's, with me, it will really mean a lot.
John, give Puuku a chance to say something. Puuku, what would it mean for you?
It would mean a lot to my younger self, if that makes sense. Like everybody, when you're a little girl or you're a little boy, you have those dreams that you want to achieve. Like you're running around, and then you look at the TV and you're like, you know what? I want to be on TV one day. So I feel like this would be proving to myself that I actually achieved that dream for my younger self. And also my parents that were always motivating me. They literally took me to every audition. They were like, you know what? If you want to do this, you can do this.
Thank
so
you,
I feel like that
Puuku.
would make them so proud. So
Thank you,
it would mean a
absolutely.
lot.
Thank you to you both.